Smells so good.
Well, we hope.
For as long as I've written about politics, I've noticed that you can always get more out of people if you sit down to eat with them. And the very best way to get to know someone is in their own kitchen. So here's the deal I've offered to a bunch of Canberra's federal foodies. Feed me a home-cooked meal and I'll bring dessert.
Oh, dessert.
Gorgeous.
Righto.
Are we at our travelling destination?
Looks like this is the whole operation. At the end of this is the supermarket.
Oh!
Let me tell you.
Wow, hello.
Do not let that one in your undies.
Hello.
It's like this, picking it out of a boat. The crab got through the thing.
And that would be a sort of... So now, is this for the fish?
This is for the fish.
Right.
There you go. Do you reckon that's chopped enough?
That is exemplary chopping.
There you go. Make it blunt.
Cut like a budget allocation.
Now here's the baby, Annabel.
My Lord.
Here's the baby. It's a really, really beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. And,
Right, so that's the entree, okay?
Now, Chris, we're going to learn to peel. So fork into the tomato.
Are you feeling...
Amanda, by the way, is a marvellous cook, in case you didn't know.
See, Annabel, this is the thing. People assume that I thought I must have been hard done by, but I knew that Dana Vale and Jim Lloyd and Gary Hardgrave and Jackie Kelly were all more talented than I was. They were quite correctly
I think you're being a bit naughty. I don't think that's
Do you
entirely authentic.
When did you learn to embrace the death stare?
The death stare. It became a bit of a phenomenon on YouTube. And
It's because in the broadcast you couldn't hear this woman yelling at you from the audience. It was just this sudden...
And suddenly I just stared at her, but not because I was trying to, psych her out.
Eliminate her.
I was just...
With a
well, look, I thought about that later.
ray. Okay, Dick, here's my poultry attempt. A tartane.
I'll grab a bottle of champagne that we can have with the tart.
Good God, why on earth not? So that's the thing about Tasmania. Even if you could ever be convinced to leave, you'd probably be too drunk to.
It's quite hard to explain to children who only know their father as a source of stability, love and comfort that he's been in jail. That the kids have very particular ideas about who goes to jail and the sort of reasons you might go to jail.
I mean, did you know before you went to Copenhagen that the odds were against it?
I remember sitting in the room and, there was Obama and Clinton and, because all the leaders came. And I remember thinking this room could do anything.
Are you quite good friends with some people on the other side of politics?
No, not really.
No?
No. I don't have any friends on the other side of politics.
You're quite good buddies with Kevin Rudd these days, aren't you?
Yes, Kevin and I get along exceedingly well. Probably better than he gets on with most of his colleagues, actually.
What is it exactly that you have in common apart from the portfolio?
Oh, the portfolio, obviously.
When you went bowling together, I noticed at some point. Now that's
lawn bowling, that was beyond the call. And I shouldn't mention it, but my team won. Yeah.
I mean, your ex-boyfriend is now the Premier of South Australia.
That's right.
That's a little weird on a number of levels.
Okay, we're not going to go there.
Right, so Nigel, here we are, you, me, 4.5 billion flies.
Yeah. The first year was just a disaster.
That fish is absolutely divine. It's a mandarin creme brulee.
Beautiful.
Oh, yum.
Well, how do you measure a tart?
I don't know.
The butter.
Yeah, I know. You're onto it.
Lemon myrtle, eh?
Yep.
That is very good.
But then you have to say that.
No, that was fantastic. If it were not, I'd be there.
Interesting.
Whereas I went,
Yes, you. Love the love cake.
Table.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing us together.
I'm glad you love the love cake.
I might have another piece.
ABC2 brings you a real political treat. Kitchen Cabinet starts this Wednesday at 9:30.